Death or illness is something that we talk about quite a lot because people understandably are worried about succession. Not everybody is going to sell their company. Maybe they'd like to, but can't find a buyer. Maybe they don't want to. Maybe it's a family company and they want to hang on to it. Maybe they want to build a dynasty. There are lots of reasons for not wanting to sell out. But what happens if the worst comes to the worst and somebody is ill or sick? Again, you can provide a solution if you think about it. The shareholders agreement can set various criteria. It might be some form of critical illness. Obviously, it can be death. What you want to have is a situation where the people who've survived are in control for the future. You don't want necessarily, in most cases, relatives coming to your shareholder meetings who you don't know. They're not skilled in your business. They just inherited shares from the deceased person. It's a mess, and I've seen it happen. It doesn't need to happen. You can provide with a cross-option agreement that the shares can be taken from the estate of the deceased person, or even from the person who's critically ill and can't work, if you provide for it. In the case of death, it's much easier to have a life policy, I'm not going to talk about critical illness cover, but you can provide cross-option backed by a life policy. And it's becoming more and more common. People need to think about it. And people don't think about it. People need to think about it. So just briefly how that works, if you don't know, the deceased, the death of the individual generates a fund of money from the life policy. The life policy is written in trust. The surviving shareholders can use that money to buy the shares from the estate of the deceased. The estate, let's say the widow, gets a fund of money, good value for the shares. The surviving shareholders keep control of all the shares and control the company. Again, it's relatively straightforward, but you've got to think about it, and so many shareholders don't think about it.